Welcome to Cosmo Talks. I'm Petra. In this episode, we explore why rejuvenation is no longer science fiction and how you can be a good host to your microorganisms. Because together, you form a fascinating ecosystem, and when the interaction is right, when the crosstalk runs smoothly, you flourish. In labs around the world, old mice are being made young. Not metaphorically, literally. Their tissues rejuvenate, their functions recover, their biological clocks turn back. This isn't a thing of the future, it's happening now. The science of rejuvenation, real biological rejuvenation, is in full development. And here's the fascinating part. Some of the principles being studied in those labs are available to you today. Without drugs or therapies, your body has built-in rejuvenation mechanisms. The question is, are you activating them? Many people think rejuvenation is something you receive, a treatment, a pill, a therapy you undergo. But your body already has rejuvenation mechanisms. They're built in, evolutionarily conserved. Autophagy, the process by which cells clear out and recycle their own damaged components. Stem cell activation, the making of new cells to replace old ones. Mitochondrial biogenesis, the creation of new power plants in your cells. These processes aren't fantasy. They happen in your body every day. The point is that they become less active with age, not from a defect, but from changing signals. Your body gets the message to rejuvenate less. The question isn't how to get rejuvenation mechanisms. The question is how to activate the mechanisms you already have. Autophagy is perhaps the best studied rejuvenation mechanism. In 2016, Yoshinori Ohsumi won the Nobel Prize for his work unraveling this process. Autophagy is literally self-eating. Your cells identify damaged or dysfunctional components, break them down, and recycle the parts for new construction. It's cellular cleanup and recycling at once, crucial for removing the damage that accumulates with age. Autophagy is activated by specific signals. Fasting is the most powerful. When nutrients are scarce, your body switches to recycling mode. Movement activates it too, as do certain food components. In 2023, Nature published a study showing that the microbiome modulates autophagy. Specific bacterial metabolites, again the short-chain fatty acids, activate autophagy pathways in cells throughout the body. Mice with healthy microbiomes had more active autophagy than mice with disrupted microbiomes. Their cells cleaned up more effectively, but it goes further. A 2022 study in Cell Stem Cell showed that microbiome metabolites influence stem cell activation. The same short-chain fatty acids that stimulate autophagy also support the production of new cells. Your microbiome isn't only relevant for digestion, it's a central regulator of your cellular rejuvenation programs. At Cosmo Group, we saw the link between microbiome health and markers of cellular rejuvenation consistently. People with robust microbiomes had more active autophagy markers. Their cells seemed to clean up and recycle more efficiently. A doctor in his early 60s illustrates this. He was interested in longevity and had read a lot about fasting and autophagy. He did periodic longer fasts, 48 to 72 hours, but his results were inconsistent. Sometimes he felt the rejuvenating effects he expected, sometimes not. When we analyzed his microbiome, we saw the pattern: low diversity, reduced short-chain fatty acid production. His fasting did activate autophagy signals, but the microbiome route was compromised. We restored his microbiome first. Varied fibers, fermented foods, consistency. Then he resumed his fasting protocol. The difference was noticeable. His energy after fasting was higher. His mental clarity was better. The synergy between fasting and microbiome was restored. Fasting alone wasn't enough. The microbiome had to cooperate. The aha moment. You already have rejuvenation mechanisms. The question is whether you activate them. Autophagy, stem cell activation, mitochondrial renewal, they're available, but they call for the right signals. Fasting is powerful, movement is powerful, but both work better when your microbiome supports them. The synergies are real. This isn't an argument against fasting or movement. It's an argument for an integrated approach. Activate the signals and make sure your microbiome can signal along. Rejuvenation isn't a single intervention matter. It's a system that needs support from several sides. The biohack, the 16-hour activation, once a week, an eating pause of 16 hours, dinner at 7 in the evening, next meal at 11 in the morning. This is long enough to activate autophagy, but short enough to be sustainable. The day before your 16-hour period, extra fiber with your evening meal. You feed the bacteria that amplify the autophagy signals. The combination, fasting plus microbiome preparation, is more powerful than fasting alone. This was Cosmo Talks. Remember, you're not a machine that can break down. You're not a puzzle made of separate loose pieces. You're an ecosystem that responds, and that's good news, because every moment is a new opportunity to work on your biological age and your health. Want to discover more? Visit cosmogroup.eu. Until next time.